Boards and Swords.
Double click, make it go.
Words.
Mike Speck.
Golf carts that have spikes and shit.
Mark Rasmussen. Welcome to Boards and Swords, the official podcast of the Midwest Combat Chess League.
I'm Mark Rasmussen.
And I'm Mike Speck.
We are your only news source for the MCCL.
Welcome to week one of the Midwest Combat Chess League competition. Lots of rule changes this season made to accommodate the Olympic standards in support of the Combative Chess International Coalition, or the PCPA's, bid to become an Olympic exhibition sport.
Some of those changes are an opening up of weapon types, adding axes, more paired combination, and spears.
Ooh, spears.
They're going to be exciting to our weapons lineup. Now, one of the other big rule changes, and this one has caused the largest stir in strategy for kings, some of whom haven't entirely grasped it yet, is the attacker now chooses the weapon, as opposed to having the former caveat of the ranked piece chooses the weapon.
This has led to much more aggressive play from the successful kings, and I think we'll see that continue as the season goes on. Also, two new teams join the Midwest Combat Chess League, the Templars and the Banshees, both off to a rocky start, but not out of the running yet.
The Dragons and the Celts this year look like the teams to beat early on.
All the home teams win this week, so let's go game by game. First, the Dragons versus the Templars. The Templars are still getting used to themselves as a team. Dave Schneider founded this group after last year's, let's just call it a meltdown in the championship match with the Cavaliers.
Very ugly.
The owners of the Cavaliers wanted to remove Dave as king, and Dave said, that's fine, I'm going to start my own team. Templars formed as a break-off team, and it's not looking good so far.
Dragons king Phil Montgomery, a fifth-season king, has made excellent usage of his team's large budget that exceeds all other teams in the league by at least 30%, and it's really showed this week as they won against the Templars. They won 10 out of 16 bouts. They won the championship match in 2010 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and are clearly looking for a repeat performance this year.
Our second game this week is the Corsairs versus the Banshees. The Banshees just transferred in from the Rocky Mountain League and are having a little trouble getting their prairie legs against the new teams.
The Corsairs dominated the chessboard early in this match, ending after only losing 4 pieces.
Max Savage is in his first year as the Corsairs king. He was also a king in 07 and 08. He's the youngest king ever in the league. He's done very well in personal combat with a 61% win record. He's also proving himself once again as a skilled tactician and knows how to use the board.
Banshees king Edward Johnson, a first-year king, has played a very good game of chess, but just didn't get the captures when he needed them.
And a big part of that is the Corsairs bishop, Bo Ludwig, won 3 matches. All of them pieces trying to capture him. He won 3 matches on the defense, and that amount of initiative really helped Max Savage go ahead and take control of the game.
Excellent usage of the paired rapier.
And now the closest match of the week, the Celts versus Cavaliers, a real nail-biter of a match. 28 captures during this game.
This was the match to watch this week.
I expect to see a lot of both of these teams this season. Both of their kings threw down twice. The Cavaliers lost when their king was defeated.
The Celts star player Aaron Sauer, Rook, the 2 back-to-back bouts with the longsword, both intense fights, wins both of them, and it propels the Celts into a victory over last year's championship runner-ups.
The Cavaliers needed to focus on fighting fundamentals after last year's, as I said, meltdown in the finals, and they did. They won 15 of the 28 matches this game, but they simply could not hold out against the tactical onslaught against their king. The positional play of the Celts was just astounding. And after that close game, we get a blowout. The Legion absolutely steamrolled the Roses. They were on the defensive all game, never even able to threaten the Legion's king, Nora Sachs.
Mike Lubke volunteered to step down as the Legion's king and is now currently playing the Queen, replaced by Nora Sachs. Her 3rd year in the Midwest Combat Chess League, the 1st year as king.
We really see, too, how Mike Lubke, when he is freed from the chains of commanding, when he doesn't have to worry about board position, how well he can focus on just winning fights.
He's a very experienced queen.
Absolutely very good at what he does. This was a repeat of the matchup in the championship match of 2009. The Legion won that one as well.
The Roses are still trying to work their way back up to where they were in 2009. They have had sort of a slow start to this season, but are trying very hard to improve.
Hopefully they will find some fertile soil. Thanks for joining us. This has been Boards and Swords. I'm Mike Speck.
And I'm Mark Rasmussen, and remember, until next time, control your center.
Boards and Swords.
Double click, make it
Words. Mike Speck.
golf carts that have spikes and shit.
Mark Rasmussen. It was